Okay, so according to my phone, the device is very hot. So this may be a really quick video. I may just eye the little thing there, icon. It's, I guess, like a video diary log. Let's try out a new video format here, video diary log. So my stepmom, I told her about this girl, Mia, that works in a Dollar Tree in my local community, right? And this was like a kind of a while ago, maybe like almost like a month or a month or two ago, maybe. I don't know. The months, it probably was maybe a month at most. It was like 4 or 5 weeks. But I tell you what, these like the 2 weeks already passed, and it feels like a long time has passed, does it? But anyway, she had gone. I think it was yesterday. Actually, I think it was yesterday. Actually, no cap. Either yesterday or Tuesday, she had gone to the Dollar Tree, and she had mentioned to me. I think it was yesterday actually, but she had mentioned to me that she met her. She ran into this girl Mia, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's it. It's like that's the end of it. She's like, oh yeah, I just I saw her. I saw what you saw. She's very pretty. She's a pretty girl. It strikes you, and she's very friendly. Because I noted that to her about this girl Mia, that she was very attractive, and that she looked to be Hispanic. She was tiny and wasn't very big, like Camille's size, right? A tiny girl, and that she also was very friendly. And she kind of like her voice kind of sounded like a cartoony character. I don't know if I mentioned that to her, but her voice kind of sounded, kind of cartoony character. It was cute. I like how her voice sounded. Like, remind me of Diana's voice, where I knew someone in school that was named Diana, and she kind of sounded like that girl, actually. She kind of sounded like Mia. But anyway, yeah, so, but then she tells me this. She says, so I told her about you. I was like, oh my God, no. It was sweet, I guess. Lily wanted to set me up. My stepmom wanted to set me up here with this girl. But yeah, she mentioned that she had mentioned my son had mentioned to me that he saw the most beautiful girl in Dollar Tree. Was like, and I like what Mia had to say in response to it. Apparently Mia said in response to hearing this comment that she never thought somebody would ever think that, right? And I can relate to that. I can definitely relate to that feeling of like, I don't think anybody would ever look at me and think like, wow, that guy's so handsome, or like smitten by the looks, right? Wow, I liked how that guy looks. He looks nice. I'm like, oh, I'm spellbound, right? I never, I definitely don't feel that way about myself. So to hear her say that, especially because she is very beautiful. She is objectively, she's one of those people that are like objectively attractive. Period. It's I guess it's sort of like a reminder, right? Of like, people can think all kinds of things about us, and some of them are really positive, or like they have a very good opinion of you, just sort of out of the blue, on something something that's like superficial too, right? But like, it's something that we often ourselves don't quite think of. Like, oh, a person could look at me and maybe think that they could think, oh, I like how you look. I think you look nice. Anyway, yeah. So she mentioned that she said that to her, and that I think she inquired about her age. I'm not quite sure how. I forgot. She probably more detailed. I kind of forgot them all, but I know she inquired about her age, and she's 17 years of old. And she then informed Mia, oh, that's sad. I guess, then nothing can happen then, I guess, because he's he's 24 years old. He's 24. Yeah, he's way up there. You're 17. Wait a year, I guess. That's what they told me. I guess, wait a year. If you're interested, that is. If you're interested, then yeah, I guess, wait a year. But yeah, it is what it is. I thought that was cute though, nonetheless. That see, I think if I can only imagine if I was at work. Because I know if I was at work, I think she said it made her day. I think that's what she mentioned. It made her day. Which I thought, that sounds really, so to me it sounded sweet. Like, oh really, that made your day. Like, that's what Mia told Lily, apparently, right? That's what she told her, that it made her day to hear that. Like, oh, I was, apparently this guy thought I was very beautiful, that I was very attractive, and he he just had to tell his family about it. I wasn't even intending to tell her about it. I think, what was it? I forgot how it came out. I could probably look in my conversations. Somehow it came up, right? That I think it had something to do with the theater. Oh, 'cause I think I was talking to someone at the theater, and I mentioned I was doing that, like, oh, girl, and then I think after the girl part, I mentioned no, it's just some. It wasn't a girl in the theater I was talking to. I wish it was, but there was this one girl there that was very beautiful, and 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 so I think something it came up something like that, but I didn't think anything of it. Like that's the end of it. I didn't think like oh, she's gonna go there, and maybe if she does see her, that I wouldn't even think like, oh, I just saw her. I thought like, oh my god, that's her. Wow, she is really good looking. Not that it would have been a full scale like boom 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 like one after the other talking about like, oh yeah, I tried to set you up, because he even said it like, yeah, I tried to set you up. I tried to set you up here with Mia from Dollar Tree. It's but yeah, she's 17 years of age. Probably gonna go to college, all that type of stuff. I feel like if I'm gonna be dating, I really need someone that's maybe sort of on my level of life right now. I think, right? I'm not, I don't think I'm not saying I'm a very ambitious person. I think, and I'm not in college. It's I'm just currently at the moment just working. And so somebody that's just like me, I think would probably be a good fit for myself, right? Just somebody that's like, I'm also just working too. And like also like just going to the movies. And I got a bike in the car that can fold up, and I could ride the trails too. And I'm like, oh my god, I had the same thing. We could go on the trails together. That'd be very nice. But yeah, let's try this out on video format here of like random life tidbits that happen in my life. And I'll put them in here on the YouTube channel. It's kind of nice. One thing that's cool about having a video or a YouTube channel that gets like no views is you can put whatever you want, and there's nothing, and not to say that I'm embarrassed about my life or like embarrassed to maybe talk about things, but I don't look forward to getting comments, I guess, or like I don't want to get comments, and I like that. I do like that fact that my channel, it's not popping, it's not popular. And so subsequently, when it comes to videos being uploaded onto the channel, they don't get any views. I think the most views they get on average is one, like maybe 1 to 8, around that range, not even 10, like 1 to 8, generally speaking, between those many views. And most of those, or the click rates, are very low, right? So people will click, watch for like 20 seconds, which makes me think maybe it's a bot or something. Like I don't get, or like an accidental click, like somebody was looking at the channel, accidentally clicked it, or like somebody looked up, like if I do a movie review and they'll look up that movie review, they would somehow come up, like if you just scroll down enough, maybe they come across the video, or they watch another video, they get recommended random videos, so they'll click on it by accident, I think, or they'll hear like the bad quality, like this video is gonna sound like shit, I think, probably too, and they'll like, oh, what is this? I don't want to hear this. I'm going on a tangent here. Okay, bottom line is I'm still gonna name this video related to Mia, and that's the Mia part, and you can stay to just listen to that. Maybe I'll put a timestamp. I'll actually bother to actually listen to this video, put a timestamp, and say this is the part you want to hear. The other part is just me randomly about random nonsense. But if you did make it this far into the video for some reason, I guess thank you for listening anyway. All right, peace.